Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Look Outside. Hold on. Yep, I'm still Nono, and I finally have friends. Right. We have Papano and we have Ernest finally on our teams, plus Colonel Squeakums. And I did go back, mostly just to save. We are still on a mission. There's a friend that desperately needs our help. So I'm gonna head back to the second floor and go see if we can't help Jean out properly now that we're fully, well, we're not fully rested. But hey, at least I saved. We should probably heal ourselves up a little bit before we go back in. I don't know what I want to sacrifice for that. I kind of want to save the stamina items. Actually, no, we kind of need the stamina here, don't we? Here, let's just eat the rest of the cheese sticks. We have our equipment in order by the looks of it. I should equip us with something new. I should have noted down what Jean's body parts were weak against, because I don't actually remember. But you know what? Let's go try the metal bat. I would assume that crushing was fine because I still have Papano equipped with it. I took a little break between episodes to fix my video quality, so I'm a little bit hazy on what exactly and how exactly we were doing this. This was the last one we went up to, right? I am hoping that as we clear these out, we can reach different parts of the room to get more loot. Okay, so here we have 4 different segments. That's already a little bit concerning. I'm actually wondering if yeah, we should probably just go all out against these. What do we have here? We have the AoE feedback. We now also have a Song of Defense. Oh, it cures and prevents confusion too. That's good to know. I hadn't checked that yet. And that's good against sleep specifically. What we're gonna do is we're gonna feed the Colonel, because more attack is always good. Do you have anything that's AoE? Not really. So we'll just focus you on the left head for now. There we go, nice. That's some decent damage down the left head already. Oh. I forgot that they actually deal a decent amount of damage themselves. Well, thankfully Squeakums is helping us out here. I was hoping he would blind one of them. That's okay, I'll just keep shooting. You know, it's gonna eat through our ammo, but what else am I gonna do here? I made my choice. Actually, do I want to use feedback here? His regular weapon already has AoE and can cause disease. Let's actually try that first. Right, Papano can rest by using his lunch for the day. We're not gonna use that yet, but that's good to keep in mind. I feel like Papano, honestly, is gonna make this whole game a heck of a lot easier all of a sudden. But I also focused so much on progress that I have forgotten to really interact with any of our apartment stuff anymore. Besides showering and brushing our teeth, which I also should remember doing. I don't even remember if I did it on this day still. There might be a way to check. Maybe it won't even let me do it twice a day. There's also the video games, but I've only tried those once and I don't remember what they actually did. Wait, hold on. I should absolutely do another multi-shot just because I can. The rest of them can just all attack. Nice, we hit each of them once. That's perfect. It does seem like the one on the right took more damage for some reason, even though it wasn't a crit. At least I don't think it was a crit. Okay. Squeakums, as always, our MVP. Did run out of cheese here, but that's fine. I think now we'll just attack, and honestly, yeah, eat your lunch, Papino. You kind of deserved it. Well, or not. 240 XP, Ernest is now level 8. I love to see that. So I'm actually wondering, is that like... So I'm assuming the lunch is not an actual item. But rather than that, it's probably only usable once per day. Seems like we can only use it in combat, unless we do need to get him an actual lunch for that to be possible. I could give him a first aid kit, but I still want to save that in case one of us passes out. One bandage should be fine for now. Let's see what that actually unlocked. Some money. $20 and some coins. That's not nothing. I need to remember to use the vending machines more often. There's a single head here. We should be able to do that just fine. It doesn't look like the other way would lead us anywhere. Not really. Yeah, there's nothing here. Good to know, though, that different entrances lead to different sections. Okay. Well, since the first fight went so well, let's do this as well. I have one shot left, but we are using a fresh weapon, so that shouldn't break anytime soon. Okay, so Papino's weapon already got damaged. That's fine. Squeakums blinded the enemy. Perfect. Am I gonna use... We have some stamina left. Let's use a power smash here, just to make up for Papino's weapon. And then I'm gonna see if the lunch actually works or not. Or not! We once again killed it before poor Papino could have his lunch. Let the man eat! Jeez, he's doing so much work for us. It's now the evening. Okay. So, judging by how the time passed, I would assume that all of the rooms in Jean's apartment now count as new rooms. Because we've been in this one before. That's where we got the roach. And yet, time passed. Oh, there's another cluster of heads up here. Heck. How are we looking? I was hoping that the other cluster would be the only really large one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reload our pistol. I don't like that the music's just like non-existent here. Then I'll use some more for bandages here. I'm hoping that maybe... we can have Papino eat his lunch for once. I'm also gonna invest in another cheese for a colonel. No, maybe not yet. Let's just see how this goes. So this should be 3 of them, right? No, I want ranged and multi-shot. And then we just use Ernest's regular attack. And Papino eats his lunch. Hopefully. Oh, poor Ernest is taking all the hits. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay, so Papino's resting. Right, that's where you can only do it in combat, is because Papino actually has to rest. I will use a... Oh, right, we can't actually use the first aid kit in combat. I forgot. Maybe this is a good time to just use our explosives. Let's try the grenade, see what happens. Just some decent damage all around. I would assume that since Ernest is out for the count, so is Squeakums. You know what? Fuck it. Explosive! Nice. 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 Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. I should have probably conserved my resources a bit more. But hey, we're all level 9, Papino's level 6, and learned a bear hug. Now, what does that do? Oh, he's still resting too. Whoops. Crushing attack based on your remaining HP ignores half of defense. Does that mean it gets stronger with less or more HP? Some more money, $40 and some coins. We can probably afford more explosives with that. And a bottle of tonic. I'll happily take that. Let's use the first aid kit on poor Ernest down here. And then we're all just gonna have to toughen it out for a bit. Oh, I don't like that. Ah, I see. That's a shortcut back. That's handy. So we could just use that now to get to places. Cool. In that case, let me go back here. Ah, we can now also go down here. Does that only open up areas that we've already been to? Ah, a knot of necks and legs. It seems to be the Hydra's central body. Killing this might take out all of it. It doesn't react to your approach. Oh. That would have probably made the whole thing a lot easier, wouldn't it? Hello? There's no response. Okay, let's actually leave that alone, because I think the implication here is that, while this might be the easier way to get rid of all of them, that would also kill the original Gene, who is still very much talking to us. And I think now that everything else is dead, I think that's how they are able to open these passages for us. So here we have a motorcycle helmet. Papino is no longer feeling rested, okay. Was there anything else I couldn't grab before? I don't think so, it was just a helmet. Well, let's talk to Gene and see what happens. Actually, let me take a look at the helmet first. If anything, I'm probably gonna give that to Papino. Protects from stun. But also reduces accuracy by the looks of it. How does that compare to the giant rat skull? Okay. Let's put that on myself then. And then Papino can have the other rat skull. And then I'm gonna eat a chalky bar just so I'm not in the green. And then I'm gonna eat a mint gum just so I'm not in the green. Oh, that's just for bad breath, never mind. Ah, spicy chips, sure. Although we'll probably go to bed soon, but either way. It's over. They're all gone. Thank you so much. I don't know how I can repay you. You saved me from hell. For now, this is all I have. Take it. Oh, we got an elixir. I need some time alone, I think. I need to process this. Sorry, I don't mean to kick you out or anything. You did so much for me. Can you please, check on me tomorrow? I just need some time. I really hope that this ordeal was worth it, because we used a lot of resources here. But hey, I am never one to turn down helping a friend. So, I don't know what the danger meter is currently at. I would assume that we're fine for the time being. I just want to have another look around down here real quick. So this was locked. That was the back door to a convenience store. This is a janitor's closet, which Papino does not have the key for. Down here was the laundry room. There's currently an enemy inside that we haven't fought yet, not even tried fighting. That's the landlord's apartment. I need to get in there somehow. We checked the bathroom. This is where we met Papino for the first time. As well as Nestor, I believe his name was. Who's still chilling here. We already opened the first aid box. So really the only other thing I could do is use the herbicide to open this up. Let's actually do that. Because last time We did that. All we got was a room with resources. The other room that we haven't opened on this save had a tumor head enemy that was way too difficult to fight, so fingers crossed that this is just resources. If not, I'm probably gonna leave immediately. I do hear something, but that might also just be the ground squelching. You find some junk. We got smelling salts and a roll of 4 bandages. Holy moly, that more than makes up for what I just went through, honestly. I'm just hoping nothing's gonna jump out of the stalls. I should probably check the stalls first and then go down. Okay, so we got a first aid kit here, which also makes up for the one we just used. It feels like there's more stalls in here, but I guess that's because it's the women's bathroom. Oh god, hello! Am I gonna fight you? We're all pretty beat up. Alright, if I can avoid it and just grab the disc that's suspiciously lying there, maybe we can, yeah, okay, it didn't react to us. So far so good. Let's check the other 2 stalls. Okay, let's grab this and run. Okay, that's Venus. Cool. We're gonna take that and make a run for it. I don't know if that thing is hostile. I'm not about to find out now. What I also want to do, I kind of want to grab a coffee. Let's add some coins. We have plenty. Let's add $1. And then 2 quarters. I would assume that's only for stamina. Yes, okay, but 30 stamina, that's not bad. I'm gonna check every vending machine, see what we can get out of them. Okay, this is probably the entrance to the... Ooh, hi! Well, a bus just crashed in the apartment building and a giant hand is coming out. I should probably leave. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe we already did enough for today, you know? I'm sure it's fine that everything's on fire down there. It's gonna fix itself, right? Right. I'd rather just go back and save, because we did a lot. We also lost a lot, but this might be a good time to put it on a separate save file again. Save back home. You must have been away for at least 1 hour. Exploration bonus 90 XP. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it hasn't actually been that much time. It told me it's evening, but I wouldn't consider 5 PM to be evening. That's like late afternoon, maybe. Oh well. I guess we'll head out again then. Did I get any new ingredients? I don't think I did. I got like a tonic. We were able to combine that with something to get a first aid kit, but I think that was like another medical thing. So if I mix the cloth and the vodka, does that also give me a Molotov? It sure does. Okay. So we can use that with any alcohol by the looks of it. Anything I can use the vinegar for? Nope, not right now. What about the clay socks? Did I try that yet? I have not. A gas bomb. Ooh, more explosives? Deals a little damage, but chance to blind and stun all enemies. Okay. That sounds worth it to me. Let me just make a bunch of those. Well, another one, at least. I don't actually have that many items. And I mean, when I really think about it, right? We don't have to go outside anymore today. We could just stay in for the night. What am I actually trying to do? Are we trying to leave the apartment building? Because clearly that's gonna make us look outside, and we don't want to do that. Am I only now questioning what the actual goal of the game is? Is it just to wait it out, or to find a way to, like, actually kill the thing that's up there, if that's even, like, an option? Alright, we got a bunch of Molotovs, which I will not complain about. That should give us, like, 10 total? Yeah, it sure does. I feel like that's my build for this, is just a bunch of throwables. Throw and pray. The other thing I'll do is... Do I still have bread? I do. I should maybe save first, just in case I don't make what I think I'll make. Because I'll need another sandwich to recruit Ernest the next day. So I want to make sure that I do that in advance, just so I have it ready. You tell her a bit about recent events. Fuck. I meant to put it on a different save file. Well, I guess you're committed now. Bye, explosives. Oh, so that's what that huge crash was. A bus rammed through the front doors. Yeah, of course I heard it. I imagined the whole city block did. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Have a good evening. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's see. I guess the most sense would be... We could make an egg sandwich, probably. Oh, right, we have to use the oven. I keep forgetting. Let's see. Bread and... Yeah, let's do bread and eggs. You feel something graze your hair as you cook. That's ominous. You take it with you for later. Is it actually an egg? It's an egg salad sandwich. Nice. Okay. So we got that ready for Ernest tomorrow. I mean, I could... I don't remember what the video games did. I think we tried playing Super Jump Lad. I'm assuming it just, like, improves your mood. Because we're really beat up right now. What else am I gonna do? There's still a lot of places I haven't checked downstairs, but I'm kinda intimidated by whatever that bus was. Oh well, what's the harm? We just saved. We might as well do a little bit of a recon mission. Plus, I gotta do something today that's actual progress. Granted, I don't really want these episodes to be hour-long either. So I'll probably cut off at an appropriate time this time. But I'm sure some of you out there appreciating the long episodes. Oh, you just straight up spawned a shit ton of enemies. Okay. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. This is what I always say. However, we do have some damaged weapons to deal with. Well, one damaged weapon. I'm gonna give you a regular mop instead. How about that? Just so you don't lose your personalized one. Okay, so you guys do want to fight. Touchy. Don't touchy, please. Let's whip constrict. And you can just attack. Yeah, Papano is strong. Alright, nice job, Squeakums. Yeah, let's just attack here in that case. Perfect. So these guys aren't as tough as I thought, but they do give a nice amount of XP. A fingernail bomb. What? 80 piercing damage to all enemies, make house bleed. I like these. I want more of these, please. We really are just gonna build around explosives, huh? The game knows me. What are you? An arm knot. Well, I might not be able to hit you well from here, but I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, you already came closer. Nice. Ooh. Okay, that's rough. Oh, well, he's weak to mice. That's something, right? Okay, so Papino is not gonna survive another hit, but that should be okay. We do have a new first aid kit worst case scenario. Plus, I can't imagine that these things have a lot of health, judging by the last one. So we'll just keep attacking here. Okay, it's also weak to the whip. Is it just weak to the art of the rat? Very nice. Not nice, but good job toughening that out, Papino. Jesus. Okay, a cassette tape. Let's see this. What does the cassette tape do? Is that just another treasure item? Audio cassette mixtape of some old bands you never heard of. It is not. Oh right, I have a simple key. I can use that on a save somewhere. Or maybe the door in Vincent's apartment. Either way, really. What does the elixir do? Completely restores HP and stamina. So, an elixir, as you know from other RPGs. Perfect. Yeah, I kind of want to heal Papino a little bit here, at least. There's a lot of enemies still, and I don't like the really big hand creature in particular. So that's locked. That's another janitor closet. Once we can unlock those, there's probably going to be a bunch of resources in there. Let's just ignore the bus crowd for now and see what else is on the ground floor. There's a letter here. Some nice stationery, including letterhead, paper, and an envelope. Okay, so now we have everything we need to give to Rafter. So let's grab that. And then there seems to be another disc here. With a picture of the sun. And we got 5 new slots. There's also trash, which has nothing usable, and a cell phone. Looks like it's out of power. You should charge it at home so you can find out whose it is. We'll do that. An image of the planet Saturn is etched onto the door handle. We don't have a Saturn disc yet, I don't think. But judging by the way that these work, we might not have to find a Saturn disc at all. We might just have to add up the number of moons to get the same number as would be on Saturn, which I think is a ridiculous amount, because it was like 126 or something. A door to the shipping and receiving room. It's locked from the other side. Okay. So we have a new goal in mind here. This is a wall of flesh that we can't go through. So we're locked out of this wing for now. Oh god, this thing is gonna immediately come after us if we run past, isn't that? No? Okay, we're good. Oh! Are you another astronomer? Are you okay? Oh, you're Jasper. Okay, perfect. I believe you're Nuno, yes? I've heard a lot about you. I am Jasper, leader of the astronomers. We seek 4 offerings for the visitor. 4 depictions of the visitor. Images, writing, anything. We are so close to a breakthrough. I believe there's still time to save mankind. Bring them to me, and you may join in our community. In our communion. Okay, so I know of the painting. The painting's gonna be a huge one. The writing we might get from Rafter if I give her the stationery and the pen. There might also be something with the disc, the void disc, that we can use with the telescope. Since the telescope is pointed outside, we might be able to use the reflection to put on the disc, and that's gonna count as a depiction of the visitor. I don't know what the 4th one could be. But I think we're already off to a good start here. So we have a goal then. I was just talking about how I didn't know what the actual end goal of this game was beyond surviving. This might be it. With every passing moment, our chance to communicate with the visitor grows smaller. We must find offerings. Let's talk a little bit. What kind of offering? The visitor responds to those who observe it. You must gather witnesses to its form, artifacts that hold the visitor's image. Bring them to us. It is our hope that such artifacts will help the visitor understand our thoughts. We hope to truly commune with it. I think I know what another one is going to be. Lyle's photographs. We gotta take a picture of it somehow and have Lyle help us develop it. Unless Lyle straight up just took a picture of it, which would also be great. I've had a vision of a prophet, his mind long gone, his last coherent thoughts, a written testimony to what he witnessed. With every passing moment, our chance to communicate with the... Okay, yeah, you already said that. And everyone is not ready now. But what if I say they are? 4 offerings have not yet been prepared. If you wish to help us, seek out 4 items that we could use to establish some kind of communication with the visitor. Okay. So once I have those, I have to hand them to him. I'm assuming that's as much as he's gonna help us right now. Yeah, we have some photo paper. We also still have Jean's laundry. Maybe tomorrow we can give that to them. We got a bunch of things we can do now. There's another herbicide door. I'll take mental note of that. And then there's something in here with us, and a bottle of vodka. 2, in fact. You don't look very big, but that doesn't mean that you're not dangerous. Oh, is that another roach? Is that what it is? Hold on. Yep, it sure is. You found a roach in your stuff. You try to grab it. Got it. It's wriggling in your hands. Toss it out again. Okay. I bet there's something you can do with the roaches. Now what's here? The number 29 is etched onto the door handle. I should have noted down which planets had how many moons. I guess we can always go back and check. Or we just try to brute force it. Let's put Venus and Pluto in and see what happens. A whole bunch of nothing. Okay. Let's try the same thing again, except this time with the sun. I think Venus had quite a large amount, so I would assume we would need that one at the very least. Well, we'll see what else we can find. For now, we should go head back and hand Rafter our items. At least the way back should be safe as long as we don't run into any of the ghost creatures. I also need to remember what it was that Papino actually wanted us to do. I know we're looking for someone, not the landlord, but someone else who has the keys that we need. What keys do I currently have, in fact? We have the painter's key, which we still need to check out his full apartment at some point. I might do that next now that I know what we're looking for. That's it, really. We don't need the child barrier key anymore, so... Now I just need to remember where the... Oh god, my brain. What did I want to look for? Oh, right, yeah, the staircase that leads to Lyle's apartment. So really, I could have gone to the second floor and just spoken to Lyle. Let's do that. I think we cleared out the entire apartment, but I don't remember. Before I do that, I do want to check the shop, though, see if we can, like, gain some resources back. How much is the first aid stuff? 2 of them for 140, that's too much. We got some drinks over here. He doesn't really sell food. He does have explosives. Oh, they are way too expensive. In that case, I think what I'll do, I might stock up on ammo. How much is the pistol ammo? That's also a lot. Maybe I'll just wait until he has better options. Like, he has some craftables here. But we're good on explosives, so... What's this, actually? A tie. Helps resist most status effects. Not right now. I think we're good. I'm not really that desperate for resources. Like, the thing I would want the most right now is healing items. And the first aid kits are just too expensive, and I am pretty sure he won't let me haggle anymore. Yeah. We'll come back. We'll come back tomorrow, see if there's anything new. For now, I do want to talk to Rafter. And knowing this game, there's probably going to be a thing where you have to wait until she actually finishes writing what we need. If that even is what's going to happen here. Ah, it's you again. You have both the pen and stationery. Great, how did you know that? Pushed him into the pipe. I got him. I have everything I need. Hang on, give me a few minutes. I'm done. Can you please give this to him if you find him? A lightly curved envelope is pushed out of the pipe. It's stained with greasy fluid. Receive love letter. That is not what I was hoping it would be. I hope I can see him again. Right, she specifically wants they? I actually don't know if we ever learned Rafter's gender, but... Oh, I don't like the slight whispering here. Was that a thing before? Let me actually talk to you, Lyle. About photography. You're interested in photography? Wow, you're asking the right guy. You have the photo paper, right? So first you need a negative image of the subject. Usually that would be film and a camera. Then you need to expose your photo paper to light projected through that negative. Once the paper is exposed, you need to develop it. The parts exposed to the negative's light will go dark and reveal the positive image. You need a dark room to develop the photo. I have a dark room here, but you can't go in right now. I have a project. It's a mess. About the locked room. Yeah, it's where you develop film. You can't go in, though. My worry is that we're gonna have to attack Lyle if we want to go into the locked room. That's this one, yeah? Okay. Let me take a look at the love letter. A sealed letter with a little heart on it. It is addressed to Nestor. Okay, we might as well give that to him. Maybe that's gonna give us another clue as to what to do next. But I'm convinced that the one that we get from the Void Disc and the Telescope is gonna be one of them. Maybe once we're fully refreshed and a full party, I'm gonna try fighting the Stargazer. Oh, right, Nestor was on the ground floor. Never mind. I don't know how this would benefit us, though, giving Nestor a love letter. But oh well. Yep. Wanted to do some laundry, but there's some kind of monster in the laundromat. Yep. Oh, maybe if I get rid of the monster, that's gonna progress his quest too. You say this is from the thing in the pipe? I don't know what to think about that. Whatever is in there can't be human. Not anymore. Okay. There we go. Female pronouns. Give her a chance. Are you sure it's safe? Well, sure. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Tell that thing that you couldn't find me, alright? Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's the sensible thing to do, really. That one's still occupied. Eventually I'll fight that thing in there, but now is not that time. Okay, let's go back to the pipe then. There's gotta be a quicker way to get from here without having to go through Lyle's, right? There should be an open door somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oh, you're back. Hello. Her voice seems raspier than before. Where's Nestor? Did he like my letter? He's not coming, sorry. Oh. That hurts. I'm sorry, but I prefer to be honest with these kinds of things. Is it a pipe thing? Maybe I came on too strong in that letter. Yeah, it was the pipe thing. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure you would be great together if it wasn't for that. Done. But that's just a temporary thing. I'll be out of here in no time. I'm almost there. Ah, well, plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. I was really looking forward to a date. Damn. What about you? Want to go out with me? You're not exactly my type, but you're pretty nice, I guess. I'm down if you are. That is not a great way to ask for a date, but, yeah, sure, why not? Phew, okay. We might rescue today from being completely awful after all. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can start our date. I am wriggling with excitement. Let's look into the pipe and see what's actually in there. It's gonna be gross as hell, but hey, you gotta give him a chance. You can still, like, refuse to go out with them at later dates. Like, just give it one date. What's the worst that can happen? An enormous worm bursts out of the pipe. It buries itself in your eye. As it wriggles deeper inside, you feel it dig through your brain like a worm in an apple. This is just Baldur's Gate 3 all over again, isn't it? You feel whispers in your brain. Rafter's voice. She talks about seeing a movie, asking if there's anything good in theaters tonight. Your fingers, your arms, they extend into long, bright red worms. God damn it, did I just die? Your neck also extends. Worms wriggle out of your ears, your nose, but the strangest thing is, you're almost certain this began a moment before Rafter latched onto your eye, not after. It feels as though this was something you could always do, but only thought of doing now. Rafter didn't turn you into worms, she reminded you that you've always been worms, you just forgot. You feel her ask if you're okay as she coils her stringy body around what used to be your esophagus. She sounds worried. Silly you, you've always been a bunch of worms. The human form you had was just weird, some weird convoluted thing you were trying out for a while. She asks if maybe you should have that date later, if you need to sit down. Do you need a glass of water? You uncoil your arms and do your eyes. Your skin unfurls into thin strips of weaved worms. Your guts spill from your open chest cavity. More worms. Why did you bother with all of this? It feels so silly now. You feel Rafter's tiny voice in your head again. She sounds worried. She asks if you're having an allergic reaction. She's looking for an EpiPen in a handbag she doesn't have. Your heart comes undone. Your circulatory system wriggles out of your flesh, tassels of capillaries stretching out in every direction. That feels so much better. Rafter asks how many fingers she's holding up. She doesn't have fingers. Your brain is undone, and finally your mind. All worms. Great! Cool. I don't remember when I last saved. Fuck me, I guess. Right, I hadn't gone past the bus yet. Okay, but at least Jean's room is still saved, right? I did that. Okay, I need to make the sandwich again. That's fine. At least now we know, you know? Maybe giving someone a chance with a first date isn't always the best option if they are a brain-eating worm. And then again, we were always worms. It wasn't her fault. It's not her fault that we are the way we are, is it? Well, I don't think I have to talk to Jasper again, because really, all he told us was information that we now have. But I'm at least gonna grab the items from down there. I should probably repeat the fights too. Wait, just let me make sure that I actually did clear out. Yes, because we have the gas bomb now, right. Okay. Very cool. So we're gonna go back downstairs, we're gonna go past the bus. I might also challenge the thing in the laundry room now that we reloaded. Yeah, so you guys went all that tough, but I don't want to fight the hand thing. Oh, they're just ignoring me this time, too. Maybe they remember. Can I check out the bus itself? No? Okay. Well, the problem is that the hand thing is kind of blocking our path up there. Well, let's fight this thing. Hopefully it drops the fingernail bomb again. That'd be nice. Oh, right, I also re-equipped some weapons, I think. I need to check Papino's equipment. He might still have the cracked one. Okay, we got a cassette tape this time. We got the cassette tape from this one last time, I believe. Didn't we? Well, this worked out well last time, and apparently we're just getting really lucky with the crits this time around. No stun this time either. I think we could just brute force this again. Maybe not. Ah, maybe. Very nice. Yeah, we more than made up for last time. We did find another cassette tape. I would have much rather had the fingernail bomb, but that's okay, that's on me. I'm trying to see if that thing is gonna move away. Maybe if I change screens, it's gonna reset. There we go. So going to the left didn't really do much for us. And then here we had a roach and some vodka. Let's not even grab the roach this time, just in case we want it later. We got a table fork in the trash this time, nice. So the trash is fairly randomized. Okay, so now we have that piece of information. I wonder if there's a way that we can make the guinea pig look out the window. Does that count technically? Does the guinea pig's memory count as a depiction of the visitor? I would assume not. What was on the other side of here? I don't really remember. There was a fleshy wall that stopped us from going further, but there was a door with something in it. Ah, right, the stationery. And the other disc. And there was also the cell phone down here. And some trash. Pure care, nice. I think that might be what I'm able to mix with the tonic to get a first aid kit. Maybe not. It was something similar, I want to say. Right, and that one was just locked from the other side. Yeah, let's not fight you, not yet. I'm not quite ready for that commitment yet. What we will do is we'll go back up to Rafter, let her write the letter, and maybe this time we'll encourage Nesta to go see her. Would we want to do that, actually? It didn't turn out great for us. Okay, so if I remember the path correctly, we have to go past the entrail here, and then just keep going right. There we go. Alright, so we'll let her write the love letter. And then we'll go head back to Nesta, and we'll take a proper look at the dialogue options again. I mean, wouldn't you still love Rafter if she was a worm? Yeah, that's what I thought. How are we looking on health? Yeah, I'm not doing too good. That's fine. That's gonna be the last thing we do for today, and then I will probably just like play a video game and go to bed, depending on what time it is. Alright. Yeah, probably not. Okay, my first instinct now would be to save the game and then talk to Rafter again, just in case. The other options are also gonna end my playthrough here. How are we looking on the danger meter? Can I save? Did I do enough? Did I do enough to satisfy you? I did not. Damn. Well, there's actually one thing we can do. Let's start at the very beginning and use our simple key in the one location that I actually want to use it in. No, not here. Vincent's apartment. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Okay, we got some enemies in here. And the danger meter did go up. So we could just head back and save now. However, these things don't look too strong. I think we'll be fine. Eye legs and wiggle eye. Let's get rid of the eye legs first. They look stronger. Oh, they resist. That's not good. Alright, we got some gaze attacks again. Thankfully, they have no effect. And that didn't deal a lot of damage at all. Great. Well, in that case, I think your eyes, right? So you would be weak to piercing, I would imagine. Let's just throw a fork. Fuck it. And Ernest, you have stamina. Just use feedback in that case. That's probably stronger. I keep thinking that cleansing swipe is a sweep attack, but technically it is. He's using a mop. But not the kind of sweep attack I want. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll just miss. That's perfect. Alright, we dodged that. 10 damage on Pompano, that's fine. So, we heal up between days. I don't think our actual teammates are, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind too. I don't want them to get too damaged. Let's just shoot it once. That should be fine. Or we just use our other table fork. What the fuck? Let's just throw it. We have so many explosives, like we don't need to hold on to the forks. There we go. See, I told you eyes were weak to forks. Beautiful. Now we can just check out this room in peace. We got gummy bears in the trash, a bottle of beer, 2 in fact, and some more whiskey. Nice, that's more Molotovs in the making. Some cloth, also very nice with the whiskey. Are those clogs? They are clogs, holy shit, okay. First aid kit. A machete. Let's go. And some bandages. 3 in fact, that is huge. That was well worth using the simple key for. I don't even remember where we got that key. But I'm glad we used it. I don't presume that our friend downstairs is selling keys, is he? Yeah, in that case we should go back and save before we tell Raft about the love letter. We got some more XP for Papino. You plugged the phone into charge. Nice. So that's already taken care of. I'll then go ahead and make more Molotovs. You can never have enough. We'll use the whiskey since that regenerates less stamina than the cloth. The vodka. Wait, we could just use both. I have enough cloth. Let's just do that. We're gonna have so much firepower, we're not gonna know what to do with it. There's probably gonna be like one final boss fight and all I'm gonna do is throw Molotovs at it. And probably try to make it bleed. Story of my life. Okay, and then I'm gonna check what else I can use the Puro Care with. The vinegar. Interesting. Let's see what that does. An acid flask. Okay. More throwables? Sure is. 1 target, high acid damage. Neat. Let's see, what's the time? Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Well, 9:30. Let's save the game. And then we'll see if it even lets us go outside again. Jasper? I think I know that name? I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Okay, that does support my theory that Sybil was in fact one of the astronomers. I think we've met 3 other ones so far. There was Aster, there was Jasper, and there was one more on floor 1. I don't think that was Edwin. No, Edwin was the Stargazer. I don't actually remember what the other one was called that we met on floor 1. I don't think I wrote his name down. Heck. Well, okay. We tried. So can I go outside? Okay, we can still go outside. Perfect. If that's the case... let's heal up first, just in case we're gonna get into a fight. And we'll meet up with Rafter. Tell her the truth. There's no point in lying to someone who's already a worm in a pipe. Like, what are they gonna do? Crawl into our eye socket and turn us into a bunch of worms? No, that's not true. We were already worms. I keep forgetting. That was not her fault. That could have happened at any point in time. Alright. He's not coming. Let's stick to that for now, at least. Yep, almost hurts as much as being stuck in that pipe, I bet. I'm gonna say that you're just not his type, so that you feel less bad about the pipe thing. Although, is that worse? Is that better? No, I'm actually gonna say you came on kind of strong. Ah, yeah, that sounds about right. I just can't stop writing when I get started, you know? Ah, well, plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. I was really looking forward to a date. It's a shame you can't speed these ones up. Okay, so here we're gonna refuse her. Which is the sensible thing to do. But hey, you know, it doesn't hurt to give someone a chance. Maybe later? Sure, yeah. There's no rush. It's so lonely in here. I'm almost out. I don't have eyes anymore, but I can feel the cool air on my face. I think I'm almost out. Can you come back in a little bit? Alright, well, we'll give her some time. No matter what we would have answered here, I think the main thing would have been not to look inside the pipe. I think that's what got me in the end. Okay. Now the last thing I want to do is... I do kind of want to fight the thing in the laundry room. And then talk to Nesta again, if that's a possibility. Like, at least it's just one enemy, right? Let me just check the equipment. We do need to put the regular mop back on Papino. Okay, I still have the bicycle helmet equipped. Nice. Well, motorcycle helmet, really. What about the clogs? Grants kick ability. Nice. We'll give that to our friend Ernest. Ernest also needs the denim vest, clearly. Yeah, your equipment is already better than anything we have anyways. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Oh, it is a worm as well! Cool! Crawl with me! How about no? I'm gonna shoot you instead. We'll do Whip Constrict with Ernest, and then Papino will just attack. Nice, already got a crit in. Okay, it resists crushing damage. Crawl with me! No. Oh, we're being constricted now, great. Thanks, Squeakums. Well, we have 14 Molotovs, I might as well use one, you know? We'll also do Whip Drain, and then Papino will just attack. There we go. See? Easy peasy. We got some Clay socks and 2 cloth. Neat. Let's go talk... Actually, let's check the washing machine it came out of. Nothing. And this one's locked? Yeah. So let's talk to Nesta, tell him that the laundry room is safe now. Oh. That's new. I'm gonna check that in a second. Hey, Nesta, good news. Hi again. Oh, that's it. Okay, never mind then. I guess you didn't need me to do that. So what happened in here? Oh, right, that's the landlord's... Okay. You won't take me alive, you varmints. Oh, shit. Is this where I get the shotgun? There's no end to him. Ah, well, I guess we're gonna help him. I didn't exactly expect being thrown straight into a fight, but... maybe now would be a good time to use a gas bomb here. Ernest just attacked them all, and Papino, you can... honestly... probably just take them out one by one. We got a bloated attacker and 2 regular attackers. Let's take the bloated one out first, shall we? Alright, we blinded one, we blinded another, we blinded all 3, and we stunned the bloated one. Neat. Alright, we're dealing decent damage all across the board. I don't like that there's no music, but that's fine. Take that! Hell yeah, good job, landlord. Good job, Squeakums, too. Yep, I thought something like that might happen. What the hell is this? Ah, get off me! Grrr. Oh, God. If we had killed it faster, would that have helped? Yeah, there's the hand swarm now. What else do I have in terms of throwables? We have the acid flask. We have Grandma's urn. Well, they're all blinded already, so we're not gonna do that. Let's throw a Molotov at the hand swarm, because that one kind of worries me. And then you can just keep attacking. Still stunned, nice. Okay, cool. Hand swarm is gone. The mob was damaged, that's fine. Attacker B is gone. The bloated attacker has a lot of health, and we might have to fight the landlord as well, now that he's infected with something. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have opened your mouth. But hey, that means we're gonna get your shotgun when you're dead, right? Don't shoot us. Ooh, that's a lot of XP, though. For what very much felt like a free fight. Ernest learned Serenade. Please be a healing spell, maybe? Come over here, let me have a look at you, son. I'm not so sure about that. You are infected with something. Keep your hands off my things. Okay, fine. Hold on, before we do that, I'm gonna heal us up again, at least a little bit. I do have concerns. Okay. Let's see what you want from us, shall we? Also, I might actually... hold on. Ernest is looking pretty good on health right now. What if we swap weapons? That way I can do the whip drain with our main character and get some health back that way. That way we save a little bit on healing items. Let's try that for a bit. The elderly man in the wheelchair, your landlord, points the antique rifle at you. How do I know you ain't one of 'em? I live here on the 3rd floor. I don't know. I don't recognize you. They tricked me into opening the door. This could be another trick. If you're not one of them, then what's my name? You should know my name. It's my employer, Mr. Henderson. Don't forget it. So, let me just check my notes to be safe. Right? Because I did write down the landlord's name. Yes, Henderson is correct. Thank you, Papino. It's Mr. Henderson. Guess you're not one of them after all. Now quit standing there and get me some antibiotics. In the bathroom, you dunce. Some of them crawled in my mouth. I'll get some kind of infection. I'll be fine, just get it quick. I don't have time for your lollygagging. Okay. As long as you let me at least grab that. Oh, of course, you can see me taking something from around the corner. Not in here. It's now nighttime. There we go. Anxiety meds. We got a first aid kit. We got a bar of soap. I'll take that too while he's not looking. And an old picture. We'll take that too. So there were no antibiotics here. Wait, is there a medicine cabinet? There's not. He doesn't even have a sink. Oh. Oh, great. Well, I guess he's fucked. Where's the door? You search the drawer. You find $50 in cash. Where's the door? You search the drawer. You find nothing. Where is the door? Well, we might as well loot the fridge while we're at it. Oh, hi. Hello. Let me interact with this and see if that's anything. The corpse of one of those hand things. Did they attack while you were away? You didn't hear anything. Well, maybe it was always like this. You search the drawer. You find $10 in cash. I really should not have gone in here. That was a big mistake. I'm gonna lose so much progress again. Well, that's not true. I haven't done that much since I saved. You find dog tags and $30 in cash. Neat. An old military uniform. Okay, that's probably equipable. A collection of old coins. We'll take that too. And another safe that we probably need a simple key for. Yeah, okay. An old wedding picture. Alright, let's see what nightmare awaits us, shall we? You still owe $75 in rent. Sure. Take it. Good. It's about time you took responsibility. Okay, so now he's letting us leave. So this is still the same apartment, it just shifted dimensionally. Because things are, of course, fucky now. Let me take a look at the drawer real quick. Oh, that's just part of the wall now. Okay. Right. I really shouldn't have gone in here. I should have just left when I had the chance. Well, we're here now. This is gonna be a long one, folks. We're already way over an hour. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get out of here as fast as I can, but everywhere I go, it's just more rooms. What if we just keep interacting with the landlord? No, I'm gonna keep my money. Oh, are you not letting us leave unless we pay up? Oh, this is so shitty. Oh no, if I had known, I would have never come in here. This is still the same room too. Do I need the red key? Is that what it's about? I'm gonna try to avoid fights as much as I can here. An old chessboard, we'll take that too. Search the drawer. $30 in cash. Bottle of tonic, we'll take that too. We are getting a lot of resources at least, but... What are you? Are you hostile? You don't really react to anything. Hey, you! I need help scouting locations for secret equipment caches. Can you do that for me? Take this radio. If you approach a supply cache, I'll send you a signal. Use the radio and I'll tell you where the cache is. This is what the signal sounds like. If you hear this, it means there's some kind of cache of items nearby. If you need additional help locating the cache, use the radio and I can help you find it. Be careful though, the radio's power is limited. If you contact me for a hint, that will disable it for about 8 hours. What the fuck is happening? I just wanted to go home and go to bed. A soapstone sculpture of a beaver sure will take everything. Just fucking let me leave. $20 and some coins. A detonator. Okay. I mean, maybe if we find enough money, that's basically the idea, is that you just pay your way out, but... Bottle of whiskey. An old war medal. This isn't our war, you know? We've got our own to fight. I'll still take it, but also this thing is gonna attack me as soon as I do. It's already on me. Okay, it takes 2 steps and then it rushes at me. 2 steps, rushes. 2 steps, rushes. So I'm gonna wait until it's 2 steps away. There we go. And then I'm gonna run up. Okay. And then we'll leave. And of course the danger meter is gonna go up with every new room we explore, so that's not great. Oh no, they don't count as new rooms when we've already been in them. They just loop around in a weird way. Okay, so let's go to the one on the right here then. Oh, although... Wait. No, that's probably gonna send us back. Ah, fuck. We might just have to go past this guy at least. Can we do one fight? We can probably... Yeah, we'll probably live for one fight. That's fine. We'll do Whip Constrict and then Whip Drain to get some health back. And then the other two can just attack. Soldier throws a grenade. Well, that's not good. We'll probably want to take that out as soon as possible. Okay, soldier's blinded. Let's do Whip Drain on the soldier, and then the other two attack the hand grenade. Damn, okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, hand grenade is gone. Okay, that's not as much damage as it could be, so I'll count my blessings here. And that should hopefully get rid of the grenade too. Nice. Okay. We're now level 10. Box of shotgun shells. And some money on the table. So far so good. Some old records. Oh, is that one of the caches? Set of old speakers. I did hear the radio go off for a second there. I don't know if that was... Oh. There's something under the floorboards. $50. Okay, that was one of them then. Maybe that's the point. You're supposed to find the caches to get, well, cash. To then get out. Okay, that relinks to the bathroom. Okay, so the fights aren't that bad. Let me go back in here again for a second. See if I can hear the radio anywhere else, but it doesn't seem like it. How much money do I have? I can already pay my way free. Of this section, at least. Back here again. Is there an end to this accursed place? Deputy, let's try retracing our steps. Maybe we can find a way out of here now. Although we still need to find the basement key. That's probably the red key that we keep seeing, yeah. Oh! Oh, we can just leave! Okay. So we can just do this later. I did not realize that, but also look at this thing. Nesta, you still okay in there? You're still fine, okay. Okay, well I guess I gotta get past this thing first. Thankfully there's a bench in the way. Oh, and there's one here too, great. Did they spread for the entire apartment building? I hope it's just the ground floor. Yeah, we really need to go save and go to bed. I did not intend to be out for so long. There we go. There you go, back home safe. Our work here's done. Get me another sandwich tomorrow and we'll help you some more. Already on it, Ernest. I already made you an egg salad sandwich. Hopefully you'll like it. You were away for many hours. The danger was exciting and strangely thrilling. 300 XP, 4 morale. Let's go. Papano leveled up. So what's the time? Okay, it's already past midnight. There's no time for video games anymore. But soon. Alright, we'll save. But how is that even possible? How can Mr. Henderson's apartment expand like that? I didn't feel the building change. It doesn't make sense. And what's this about a war zone? I don't understand. Me neither, Sybil. But we're gonna have to find out about that next time. For now, I'll call it a day. I know I just saved, but we'll still go to bed and then save again. Also, I should probably not put any soil in that plant. I don't want to mess anything up anymore. 12 days left. That should be plenty of time. I feel like we're doing really well, honestly. I don't know anything about this game other than what I've played. It's now noon. Yeah, we slept through. Oh, a knock at the door wakes you up. Yeah. I'm not surprised. We went to bed really late and we were still quite damaged. So it makes sense that we woke up late. Oh, Papano's still with us. Okay, cool. Well, let me save the game again. And then we will check out the knocking on the next episode. Have strange people been knocking on your door at all times of the night? Scary people? A few. 3 or 4 people have knocked on my door since this all started. A mother looking for her child, a man with far, far too many teeth. Well, we don't have to worry about those anymore. Who are these people, and where did they come from? They can't be residents, can they? So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? Alright, there we go. Save again for the start of the day. And you guys, I will see on the next video. Hopefully. I'm not transformed yet, I keep checking. I think I'm fine. And hopefully so are you. In the meantime, have a good rest of your evenings, mornings, days, whatever it is for you. I'll see you soon. Bye!